All right, let's look at the next set. It says to graph the following inequalities on the coordinate plane. Name one point that is a solution to the inequality and one point that is not a solution. Show algebraically and graphically that your points are correct. Okay, so when we're graphing these, let me back up. First thing we need to know, if we have the less than or equal to sign or the greater than or equal to sign, when we make our line, we're going to make a solid line. If you have just the less than or just the greater than, we're going to make a dashed line. So it's just the same concept as with the shaded circles and the open circles. So that dashed line means that those points are not solutions, and the solid line means that those points are in fact solutions. So when I'm looking at this, I know it's got that less than or equal to, so I know when I graph it, I'm going to have a solid line. I also know that the slope, because this is in slope-intercept form, is going to be 3 or 3 over 1, and that the y-intercept is 4. So I'm going to find 4 on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to use my slope to generate more points. So that's up 3, right 1, or down 3, left 1. Okay. And then, like we said earlier, this is going to be a solid line. Okay, now I need to pick one point that is a solution and one point that is not a solution. And I have no way of knowing, let's do a different color. I don't really know which one's going to be a solution and which one is not yet. So I'm going to pick a point. And I'm going to pick easy points. Pick 2 points, one on either side of the line. So that first point I've picked is the point 0, 0. And I'm going to see, is the point 0, 0 a solution? And I do that by substituting a 0 in for x and a 0 in for y in that inequality and see if it is a true statement. So is 0 less than or equal to 3 times 0 plus 4? So that's 0 plus 4. 0 is less than or equal to 4, so that's a true statement. So 0, 0 is a solution. And that means that any of the values, any of the points that are on that right side are also going to be solutions. So any of the points over here where I'm shading would be solutions to the inequality. Likewise, let's not use red. Let's pick, let's try gray. If I pick a point on the other side of the inequality, for example, let's pick this point right here. And that's going to be the point, 1, 2, 3, negative 3, 0. It should not be a solution, but I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to plug that ordered pair into the inequality. So is 0 less than or equal to 3 times negative 3 plus 4? Well, 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, and negative 9 plus 4 is negative 5. 0 is not less than that. So negative 3, 0 is not a solution, and any of the points that are on this side right here should not be shaded. Okay, so that's going to be it for number 7. 8, 9, and 10 will work the